getting set for what should be nothing short of an epic battle. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the San Francisco Giants and the Seattle Mariners. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian, World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Steve, this is still anyone's series as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, and now you can see they're down 3-1, so we're in that classic must-win territory now. They're going to need to win 3 straight to take the series. But as a player, you really can't think that way. It's time for that old baseball cliche. You got to take them one game at a time, and that definitely applies right here and now.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Seattle Mariners.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And a look now at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, they got to love the production they're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now. He's had a pretty big impact on this series with 5 RBIs already. So we'll see if he can keep his hot bat going.
Taijuan Walker gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, in his last start, ended up taking the loss. Didn't go deep, only through 5 innings, so hopefully he can get into the 7th or 8th in this one.
With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Mariners will set up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Kyle Seager over at third base, one of the best all-around third basemen in the game. Remember, he was an all-star in 2014, also garnered a Gold Glove Award at that position.
Scott Raw will come forward now, and as you see by the numbers, he's off to a hot start here in the Fall Classic.
Yeah, and you know some guys just love being on that big stage, and he's been a big part of this ball club all season long. So it's no surprise to me that he swung a hot bat when it matters the most.
Underway now tonight as the first pitch is looked at for strike 1 as we'll get this going a little late at 7:06 tonight.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to open up the ball game.
Yeah, a nice job there as this one gets right up the middle to start the ball game. Always nice to put a guy in the stretch right from the very start.
Hunter Pence will get his first opportunity here, and if you go by the numbers, it's been a disappointing start to this World Series for him so far.
Yeah, he really hasn't gotten on track, and I think you have to give some of that credit to good pitching, but he's really been a bit of a non-factor so far. Still time for him to turn it around, though.
Buster Posey will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Hey,
coming to the plate now, Brandon Belt, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Scott Raw will start the inning for San Francisco with Hunter Pence to follow on deck.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Come on, guy, get your pitch right here. Hey, come on now.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch
here.
in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now.
Come on,
Down
big guy, get your
0-2.
pitch.
Yeah, high fastball up and in, followed by a curveball down and away. Two very different looks so far. And he's set up to go just about anywhere now.
Walker peers in, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly by Lind, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Adam Lind is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, we got no out.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ra giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Scott Ra steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Hey, 1 pitch. Make it yours.
Another look to first.
No, he's safe.
And he'll get back in safely. Walker comes set. First pitch on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Grounded up the first baseline.
Dig.
Second for 1. On to Lind, but it's not in time, and they'll just settle for 1.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Throw him out.
He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
We've seen him use his speed more than once here this postseason, and he's on the run again here as he gets into second with the stolen base.
Flip by. Let's go right here.
Scott Ra takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
He's ready. Here's the first
Wait
offering.
for yours here.
First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. Pitch sharply toward the right side. Gutierrez is there, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Scott Ra digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Normally, you hope to get a bit of movement when you throw that 2-seam fastball, but you can see there, this pitch winds up straight as a string. He just unloads on it there.
Joaquin Benoit will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Benoit.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Hunter Pence.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Benoit has the target. Here it is on 0-1. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1.
Get your pitch, huh?
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
The 2-1 on its way.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
To 2-2 now.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
Good battle. Count remains full. Bases are empty. One man out.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Now a ball that's reached for and flared out to no man's land behind first. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, this one looked like one of EK's 4-irons. He just kind of shanks this thing right down the right field line, but he manages to drop it just inside the chalk line, and that's a thing of beauty.
Wade Miley will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Miley.
Buster Posey will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martin is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in, Brandon Belt. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Oh, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Let's go now. One time.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Sergio Romo will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Nelson Cruz will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen.
Hey, no outs now, none.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Well, you know, the big key to throw on the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Mine.
Under this one is Blanco. One away.
The first baseman, number 26, Adam Lind.
Adam Lind stands
down.
into the
One
box.
down.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Blanco is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Franklin Gutierrez will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball. Maybe
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Still way back. It's 9-3. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Crawford. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
You know, that's the toughest one to get in a cycle, but you can bet that he's going to try to stretch any double into a triple if he gets any chance at all.
Miley's ready. Here it comes on 1-0. High and deep to right center field. Martin going back. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Well, you know he's got 1 home run already, and I think off the bat right there, he was pretty sure he got another one. But you can see this ball's going to wind up just a little bit short as it kicks off the wall, and he's going to have to settle for just a 2-base hit this time.
Don't be afraid.
Standing
let it fly
in now,
one time.
Matt Duffy, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
That's a 2-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
No one out with a runner at second.
Here we go, kid.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
And this is what folks mean when they talk about time in the fastball. He looks at the first pitch just to get a feel for the speed, the movement, and then when it comes again, now he knows how to handle it.
All right, here we go.
Here's Joe Panic. And he lays off there, 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that finds the zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Let it fly right here.
Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
It just overmatched him there. It's a 1-2 fastball. This is right by him. Absolutely no contest.
Stepping in now, Denard Span. And first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Hey, here we go. Come on now. One time.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip.
Here
Let's
it
go.
comes, 1-0. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1.
Hey, see it deep and drive. What do you say?
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go,
Off-speed
kid.
pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, your pitch.
Runners are
Try
at
to deep.
first and second with one away.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now.
Let it rip right here.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Oh, baby, see you drive it.
He's set.
Come on,
Here's
kid,
the
get on for it.
3-2.
Here we go.
Hit on the ground down
Go
the
hard,
first
go hard,
baseline.
stand up, stand up.
To second for one. On to Lind, but it's not in time, and they'll just settle for one.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Gregor Blanco ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Come on now, let it fly.
Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy
get a good
out.
one. Get a good piece
or
on
it
it.
will
Let's
hold
go.
the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Looks
Hey,
like
get
he
your pitch up
employed
there.
the
Let's go,
slide
kid.
step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going
All right, one
between
time
the
right here.
pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
High in the air out to center field. Martin on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Giants leave a couple, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Hunter Strickland will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Hunter Strickland.
Seth
we got
Smith
no one here.
will be the one to start things off, with his guys needing a ninth-inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a Game 6.
Seth Smith.
Here we go, guys.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
1-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. In now, Ketel Marte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Hey, come on now.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that pitch. That's on him way too fast.
And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, you know what? It's not too late to get a run back here on the RBI double. And even though there's not a lot of outs left, at least they're going to make these guys sweat a little.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
New pitcher coming on, and it's the veteran lefty Javier Lopez. Mike Zunino will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A runner at second, nobody out.
Hey, let's go right here.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Belt ranging into shallow right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Leonis Martin will dig in. Took a called third strike his last time.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Oh, and here's a slider that's ruled a ball. 3-0 now. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
It's not fun for righties to hit against this guy. For left-handed hitters, it's really not fair. I mean, how are you supposed to hit a pitch like that? Simple answer is you don't.
Kyle Seager will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
2 out here and a runner at second. Boy, and a Reagan-era fastball that time, mid-80s, but it's called strike one. Taken, called strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Boy, he sure can sling that thing, can't he?
He sure can. A very wide arm angle, comes from the first base side. It's not straight either, it's moving.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
Almost the final out of the ball game, and you know, we've seen guys get rung up for less.
Drilled to first, fielded cleanly by Belt, and they'll be dancing down Union Street tonight. The Giants are champions of baseball.
And you know what? I bet the only thing they wish they could have done a little bit differently is win this thing in front of their home crowd. But you know what? I don't think anyone's complaining about that right now. They are a very deserving World Championship club, and congratulations to the entire organization.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 9 runs on 15.